It says we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm glad you could join us. So, I was absolutely terrible about advertising this live stream because my Instagram account decided it wasn't going to let me upload anything at all this week. So, it started. Sorry, first, before I get into this story, let me introduce the wonderful Sarah here. She has been wonderful enough to agree to co host with me for this live stream. So, Sarah, do you want to give a little intro, I guess, before I go off on a whole tangent?
Sure, but I'm looking forward to this tangent. I'm Sara Lubratt. I make writing videos and sometimes reading videos here on YouTube. I post twice a week and have not done a live stream in a very long time, so I'm looking forward to this.
Yay! And then I did link Sarah's channel down below, so make sure to check her out if you have not already. Yeah, I also have not done a live stream in a very long time, and this week was a hot mess, as I was telling Sarah right before I clicked the live button. So my semester started up, and it just like threw off my whole schedule. I'm such a routine person. And then my Instagram account decided that it wasn't gonna let me post things. It started off because I tried to upload an Instagram post. Now, this was the first time for a while. Hadn't been very good about uploading posts, but I finally did. And it was stuck. You know how sometimes, like, if your internet's slow, it'll have that little bar and it'll be like, oh, it's loading. And it's just like showing that it's loading. And then eventually, if it doesn't work, then it'll give you the option to either cancel or retry or something.
Mm-hmm.
So mine never got to the cancel retry option. It's just been stuck on that loading bar for the past 5 days. So I have it in like, I'm like, okay, if it's my internet, surely in 5 days at some point my internet will have gotten good enough for that post to go through. So for 5 days, I have not been able to upload a post or upload anything to my stories. Luckily, I've been able to like message people, but that's been it. So, and it won't even let me cancel it. Like the cancel button isn't even an option. So that, to maybe stop it from uploading so I can just actually try something else. So, yeah, that's been my life this week. It's been great. But yeah. Anyway, if you guys have had this problem before, comment below. Let me know if you figured out what it was or what it sounds like. Have you ever had anything like that, Sarah, with Instagram?
Not like that. I've only fought with it for like an hour when I had really bad Wi-Fi one time, but that was like a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, and I'm wondering because it's like it's not my internet. Like my internet is spotty sometimes. But
Sure.
like I've been on my internet for like these past 5 days and it's been fine. It's just Instagram. So I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but fed up with technology, you guys. I'm so done. Anyway, Alice was here. Hello, Alice. I'm glad you could join us. And Maddie is here. Hello, Maddie. And Precious Cousins. Welcome, welcome. Instagram has blocked me from liking people's posts before, but nothing beyond that. I had that at one point too. I don't know.
I got blocked from doing that once because it thought I was like spam liking. And I was like, I'm literally just scrolling through really fast. Calm down, let me live my life.
I just like these people, okay? Don't judge me.
It does
Yeah,
apparently though.
that is frustrating. And Kira is here. Is that how you say it? I'm just trying to schedule some blog posts. Oh, nice. Ooh, yeah. Do we want to talk about what we're going to be working on for this stream?
Sure, do you want to go first?
Okay, so I have many things I could be working on, and I don't know exactly which one I'm going to choose. So I was
Okay.
feeling in the mood to journal. So I think I'm going to be doing like a little bit of journaling for the first stream, or not the first stream, the first word sprint. And then I have been doing this thing. Okay, the lighting's really bad. I've been doing this thing where I've been trying to write one flash fiction a day for 2021. And I'm like real behind on that, so I might catch up on some of them. I could also work on my story. I'm going back to Project Gold Wings, which is really fun. And it was nice to kind of step away from that a little bit. And now I'm coming back to it kind of with a renewed mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Nice. My options for things to work on today are a little bit less fun than that. Um, I still have some work that I have to get through, and so I might spend a sprint trying to finish that up. Um, I am going to hopefully work on rewriting at least a little bit during this stream. And then I also have a video that I kind of want to finish, but that's like the eternal state of being on YouTube is there's always a video that could be edited. Um, I feel
I
like I have
feel
one
that.
other thing. Anyways, I have a couple things. I haven't totally decided and probably won't decide until the like sprint is actually started, and then I'll be like, all right, this is what it's gonna be.
Same here. I'm like, I have options. So, and
Mhm.
knowing me, I'll probably jump to a completely different option that I haven't even thought of. So it's always fun. All right. And then Maddie had suggested that maybe it's a glitch in the matrix, which it very well could be.
For sure.
I know. Yeah, Instagram blocked me from reporting people's posts and blocking. What?
That's weird.
It seems counterintuitive a little bit, but okay.
Definitely. That doesn't, yeah, that's so bizarre.
What in the world? And John is here. Just finished work for the day. Wanted to do some writing. Hopped on YouTube. Yes. Oh, I'm so ready to get some words in one form or another. I don't know what project, but words are
They
gonna
all,
happen.
they all count.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and then you brought up videos, and I have a video that I need to edit too. So maybe I'll start editing that. I don't know.
It's like the constant state. It's like, okay, should I write and actually be productive in that way, or should I get a little bit ahead of like my YouTube editing? Yeah, it's a
Yes.
struggle.
Either a video needs to be edited or filmed. I'm really bad about filming. Like there's some days I just don't feel like filming and I'm like, I don't really want to like force it, you know? And then
Mhm.
like the day after that, I'm like, oh, I'm so thrown off. This is not in the schedule. This is not in the routine. What did I do? And then Maddie, I'm putting together another bullet journal, so I'm going to work on that and start figuring out what's expected of me this semester.
Nice.
Ooh, I love organization. And writing Violet is here. Hello. And Geo is here. And then Alice said, I'm going to try writing, but because of family things, haven't been able to write since last Monday. Yep, I feel that. Awesome. I hope you get all the words in. I have loaded up a 15-minute sprint just to kind of start us off. And then after that, for our next sprints, I'll take suggestions for times and stuff like that. Um, are we good to sprint?
Yeah, for sure.
Good. Awesome. And then, wait, it's been so long, I gotta remember how to do this. All right. So 15 minutes are on the clock, and I'm going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1. All right, so that is going to be time, you guys.
Awesome.
Quick question. Oh. All right. I had the thing pulled up on YouTube. Quick question. Could you hear that alarm, or was it just my voice?
I heard it go off like 1.5 times.
Okay.
So yes.
Because sometimes I forget to click that little like notch where it's like an option if you want to share the audio of that screen too. So sometimes it's just my voice going like, "Okay, guys, time's up." Okay,
I mean,
that's good.
that's not that bad though, because like sometimes on like live streams that I've been on and stuff, either I get freaked out because the timer goes off when I'm live streaming, and or like even when I'm watching people's live streams and it's just suddenly the alarm. So I think it's almost like gentler if it's just like your voice being like, all right, that's time, instead of like a wah. Yeah,
I could just like beep, beep, just really loudly.
for sure. Or you should just like record that and then just like play it whenever.
It's on a loop.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. But how did you guys do for that? How did you do for that first stream, Sarah? Or sprint. I'm sorry, stream.
It's all good. I got the work done that I needed to get done for tomorrow. So puts me in a good spot, and now I don't have to do anything else work related tonight. So yes, that's always fun.
Oh yes. It's always nice. Like I always prefer to get other stuff out of the way before I write because I feel like I can't fully put my headspace like into the writing headspace until I have everything else out of the way. That's me personally, because otherwise I'll always be thinking about, oh, I need to get this done, I need to get this done. So it's always a relief to kind of be able to take a breather and be like, okay, now I can focus on other stuff.
Definitely.
So I wrote about a page in my journal, which is pretty good for me. It takes me a while to form thoughts and all that. So that's good. And I might keep journaling for this next sprint, or I might jump over and do some flash fictions.
Mm-hmm.
I might need to grab some caffeine because my brain is kind of fizzling out right now. So I might need that to kind of be able to focus on my writing. But yeah, and then I saw that Geo. Oh, wait. Sorry. So Alexanne is here. Hello, I'm glad you could join us. And then is it Dania? Dania? Let me know. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. But Dania is here. And then Geo is debating whether to get rid of a perspective or not.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That is said, like 3 comments up, it looks like I'm working on my first project that isn't supernatural.
Oh, sorry, I completely missed that. Ooh, that's exciting. That's fun.
Interesting.
Can I ask what genre it's in? Is it like a contemporary? Is it still kind of like a fantasy, but like a soft fantasy? Yeah, but going back to the perspective thing, I had that with one of my epic fantasy novels that I was working on. I've since dropped that novel. That's beside the point, because it was a pretty big cast of characters and I had so many like point of view characters. I was struggling, but also it's hard because at that point I'd already developed the character's voice, and I was like,
it's so hard to say goodbye after you've like gotten that deep into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Yes. And then Alice got 602 words. Good old Alice. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine getting that many words in 15 minutes. That's good for like an afternoon of writing for me, honestly.
I'm like, I just always quite literally like lose my ability to speak words whenever Alice like puts up however many words she's writing, because it's ridiculous.
Oh, want your superpowers. I said that from day one. I still do, Alice.
I'm jealous.
And then Devin is here. Howdy, Devin. And Geo, I'm stuck. Really don't know what to do with my drama contemporary project. Ooh, drama contemporary. May switch over to my fantasy project if I can't figure this out. Yeah, I'm always a big supporter of switching projects if one of them just isn't working for you. Sometimes that's
Mhm.
all you need. Yeah, and then Maddie just ate dinner, and I'm dreading looking at what I have to do for school. Oh, the anxiety is real. Literally the night before my semester started, because I'm doing all online classes, so I
Oh,
can't look at the content section until the first day of semester. So literally the night before semester started, I was just like, I couldn't sleep because I was so anxious, and I haven't been like that anxious in a long time. It's just like the Hermione Granger in me was like, oh, how hard are these classes going to be? All the worries and stuff. But
mhm.
then somehow, like the next morning, when I was able to look at everything in the contents, and then I was able to like start a document and kind of organize the due dates and stuff, and that helps be like, oh, okay, this is doable, breaking it all up and stuff. Yeah. Oh, it's real.
I do not miss being in school.
I'm ready. I'm ready to be done.
Man,
And John said 329 words for me. I have like 5 different book ideas I want to work on. And I'm trying so hard just to stick with the difficult long one and not keep working on all the small novella types.
that's hard though.
Oh, yeah. It's always that like shiny new idea in the back corner of your mind. And then Greg Inc. is here. Hello. Glad you guys could all join us. And then Ashley, I was just going to lurk and do the sprints, but I'm also working on a multi POV project. And it's so difficult. So I totally understand the thing about having to decide whether to do away with one.
Totally.
Oh, yeah. Sarah, do your perspectives in DE all intertwine, or are they all separate? Because from what I've heard, I can't imagine how you wrote them all separate and then intertwined them, if that's the case.
They spend most of book one apart, so it was pretty easy.
I feel like
It
that
was
would be
actually much easier because of that.
that's cool. I haven't done many multiple point of view projects, but I feel like that would be fun to do. Like I said, I dropped that one fantasy project from like several years ago, but I've always wanted to do one, like either rework it or like start a new fantasy one with multiple POVs. I think that'd be really fun, especially if like with yours, they're all they haven't met yet. They're kind of all at different places. Alice, it was word vomit. I'm trying to figure out character voice before diving into a new first person project. Just learning. Ooh,
Nice.
that's really smart. And then Gia said, totally get it. Can't stick with one project either. Same, Madeline Monahan. Yep. Yep. All right. If you guys want to go ahead and comment suggestions for a sprint time, I'm good with working up a little bit. If that's okay with you, Sarah, maybe somewhere between 20 to 22 minutes.
Sure.
We can do fun numbers. We could even do 2021. I refused to do 2020 last year, but I'm okay with doing 2021.
I think that 2021 is like so full of hope.
Yes. We got to speak it into existence right now.
I'm down. It's necessary.
But I will go ahead and get the timer set up. Oh, Alice suggested 1717. Okay, that reminds me. So, Sarah Sutton. Was it Sarah Sutton? No. Maybe it was one of my true crime YouTubers that I watch. I was watching a video today, and their timestamp, it was the video was 17 minutes and 17 seconds long. And I cannot look at that number without thinking of Alice or Gio. It's always going to be Alice and Gio's number.
That's awesome.
And then Alice also suggested 2112. I like that one too.
This could work for later, but we could, because today's date is the 25th, we could do like a 2552 if we wanted to for like a longer one in a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm good with like interest of ramping up, going with 2112, and then the next one being 2552. Is that what you said?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. And then, yeah, I'm trying to scan down. My comments keep jumping. I'm over here trying to. Has 2021 been much better so far? We can hope. We can hope. It's just the beginning. It's still month
There's,
one.
there's still a lot of the year left, and like personally, it's gone pretty well, so I'm happy with it.
Ah. And Ashley, I'm in the same situation right now. I have one character that has a POV, but she's largely present with another one of my characters for most of this book. Ooh. Dania suggested 20. We could always do that too. We could always do like 20. Oh, 2021. That's not that creative. I was trying to combine it with Alice's 2112. I guess we could do 2012. Let's do that. Let's do
That was a good
2012.
year. That was a solid year. Yeah.
It seems like it's such a long time ago.
I know.
2012.
I know.
I can't even remember that far back, to be honest.
I just remember that some like great music came out that year.
This is true. This is very
Like
true.
some absolute bops.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, I have to go to Devin's comment here. One day, Devin. One day I'll do a live stream that's just mega sprints. But today is not that day. To
It's just like
paraphrase Lord of the Rings.
I can't even focus that long on like anything, much less like on a live stream or watching a live stream. That just sounds insane. I love
So
it.
sometimes 20 minutes even for me is hard. Like I'm gonna go make some tea. I don't need tea, but I'm gonna go make some.
Mm-hmm.
Because my character is technically lying about her identity. I'm just not sure if I want it revealed. Ooh. Yeah, that's always hard when you're like keeping secrets, especially with it when it's with a point of view character. Because you don't it's hard to find the balance of, having that character's stream of consciousness, train of thought, happen, but also not revealing stuff to the audience.
You could have them be like a super unreliable narrator in that. I would like take a lot of very careful writing, but if you did it well, that could be very fascinating.
Yeah. I love unreliable narrators. I want to be a skilled enough writer one day to be able to do that.
Oh
I feel
yes.
like that would be so fun. Oh, skipped. School's taken over. I've only written 1,000 words this month. That is still really good. That's 1,000 more words than you have before.
It's still 1,000 words, absolutely.
That's what I was quoting, Maddie. I quote that, I use that phrase probably way too much. And I feel like a lot of people don't even realize that I'm quoting Lord of the Rings. So I'm glad you picked up on that. All right, so I had set up 2012. Let me add this to the stream. It's been so long, you guys, since I've done a live stream. I'm having to reteach myself. All right, so 2012 is on the clock, and I'm going to go ahead and start the timer in 3, 2, 1. All right, so that is time, you guys.
Awesome.
Yay! How'd everybody do?
I decided to work on the video editing that I wanted to do and
Uh,
getting closer, which is good.
nice. Is it a vlog? Because I feel like vlogs always take so much time to edit. I don't know if it's just me, something about them.
Vlogs do take a really long time, but this one is actually like a sit down video where the uncut footage was like an hour and 16 minutes.
Oh, dang.
And so it's currently sitting at 28 minutes. And
Nice.
it's probably not going to get cut down any more than that but I'm like watching through to make sure that I can't cut anything else out.
Yeah. That's already cut down quite a bit though from what it was originally. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I cut out like every time I stopped speaking. So if I hesitated for more than like 0.3 seconds, I cut it out.
There's sometimes I feel like I have to be in the mood. So it depends on the mood I'm in when I'm editing. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is so annoying. This like 0.2 second pause. Oh, I gotta cut it out. And other times I'm like,
Same.
I'm done. This is fine. I hesitated. It's fine. It's fine. I say so many times. It's okay.
And it is okay. And that's like an authentic part of videos and stuff. But now it's kind of like whenever I go through it, I just like cut it out immediately because I know that if I hear it in like rewatching the video, it's going to annoy me. So I just cut it all out.
Yes. Well, and I was never, I guess, aware of how much I say the word because I feel like I don't say that much, but I guess it might just be for my videos. But
Mhm.
so I'll rewatch it and just every time I hear the word I can only say it like 3 times in the whole video, but I'm like, I did not just say that, and I'll have to cut it out because it annoys me so bad. I'm like, maybe it isn't that annoying for other people to listen to, but
Mhm.
just something about it when I'm editing. I absolutely hate hearing myself say or It just grates on me, and I'm like, I have to cut this out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then Geo, so going back in the comments, yeah, my book is heavily Gossip Girl inspired, so maybe I need to watch some of that. Yes. Always good excuse. Oh, I realized I forgot to say what I did during that. So
I was just about
during
to ask.
during that sprint, got caught up in some good stuff about AuthorTube. So during that sprint, I did do a little more journaling, and then I did some scheduling and figured out dates and stuff for future things. And then I also wrote a flash fiction, and then like the last 3 minutes, I kind of went back and reread some of my old flash fictions because I forgot. It's crazy just doing one flash fiction a day. Like I already have almost 25 flash fictions, and it just kind of blows my mind a little bit that I don't know, that I've already written that many. Like I can just go back and I keep flipping in the pages. I'm like, oh, there's more. Oh yeah, there's another one. This is kind of fun. So
That's so cool that you're doing that. Do you have any parameters other than like flash fiction? Do you have a genre? Or can it be like whatever you want to talk about? Do you have a
so
length that you're going for?
yeah, so I do a writing prompt for each of the flash fictions, and it can be like any writing prompt that inspires me. I'm not going to like force myself to do a really hard writing prompt if I don't think I can write a story off of it, because it's supposed to be fun, you know.
Sure.
So I'll either do like a writing prompt from my own Instagram, because I'm like, I haven't actually done that many of these writing prompts I'm posting on my Instagram. Maybe I should do some of them. So some of them are from there, some of them from elsewhere. And then also I try to keep it about 1 page long, like handwritten 1 page. So they're really short, but
Okay.
it's been really fun. It's been a really fun experience because with only having like those two parameters, I guess you could say, it's really easy to be like real creative with it. And if I'm like, I kind of want to write like a spy book, but I don't actually have a plot for like a whole book, so I can just like write a little scene from like the spy book that I have yet to write.
Sure. Yeah. I really like that idea. That's so cool.
Feel free to steal it. It is so fun.
I
I
think
would
I could
encourage.
like maybe do like 30 in a month or something, but like every day for a year is like terrifying.
We're gonna see. I don't know.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Oh, thank you. But I will say, obviously, because I'm catching up on them, so obviously there's some days I didn't do the flash fiction. So if that's the case, like I'm not like, oh, experiment failed. I guess I'm just stopping. Like I give myself the opportunity to catch up and all that.
That's super healthy.
And then Danica, hey everyone, hope the writing's going well. How long are you all sprinting for? I'd love to join, but I really got to grab groceries. Oh, you are totally good. We have 2 more sprints to go, and then the next sprint is going to be, I think you said 25-25, right, Sarah?
It was just a number I threw out there. If that sounds good to people, that's great.
I mean, I like it if you guys are fine with it. And then after that, we'll probably go a little bit shorter after that for our closing one, maybe between 10 to
Sure.
15 minutes just to kind of ramp down. But yeah, Miguel just saw this live stream. Didn't notice this waiting before. Yeah, YouTube's been doing like weird things where even I couldn't find the live stream. Like I had put it on StreamYard, through StreamYard to put it on YouTube, and I had to look Helene Foy live stream, and I had to like scroll down so far to find the scheduled one. And I'm like, I feel like seeing as how I'm the one who like is hosting this, I should be able to find it on YouTube really easily. But it
That's
like, yeah, it's been really bad about suggesting. I don't know. It's the algorithm, I guess, but this was actually the first sprint I worked on. I got 393 words. Yes.
nice.
Also, you guys, feel free to share like your favorite, line that you wrote, any snippets or summaries, excerpts. I always enjoy reading those. Greg Inc., I did some editing and added 133 words to my second chapter. Yes. Alice started all my spreads for February in my bullet journal. That sounds so organized. I want to do bullet journals one day. I'd like to be a person who does bullet journaling.
It's so like aesthetically pleasing. And I think that I would get like a little too perfectionistic about it because I would want to do it in pen and not pencil. And so if like a pen wasn't exact, I would get so mad. Not actually, I would just quit.
That's my hang up on it. Exactly. I'm such a perfectionist, and it scares me because I know obviously it's not going to be perfect the first time, and like duh, because I haven't done bullet journaling before, so I'm going to mess up. But I feel like if I start a bullet journal, like I want all the pages to look good, and if I mess up on one, I'm just going to like, nope, lose motivation.
Totally agree.
Have to have like a practice journal, just like practice doing like fun little sketches or lettering on that one journal and then go to the other official journal. How do you vlog? I'm new and trying. Ooh. Well, do you want to answer that, Sarah?
How do you vlog? I'm new and trying. Am I supposed to have an answer for this? You just kind of, you can like talk about things. Okay, so like the easiest way to like get footage for a vlog is to vlog over like the span of a week and just sort of like update every day or roughly every day how the writing is going. And you don't have to talk necessarily about what's happening in your writing. You can just talk about like the basic gist, how you're feeling about it, like what you're struggling with, how much you're getting done. That's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then, no, I agree. And then I guess for me, I would say too, like B-roll footage. So I'm blanking, but the footage when you have like the music in the background and it'll cut to like making tea or whatever, making drinks. Like it doesn't have to be anything like fancy. Like it can literally just be like my go-to is making drinks or setting up your workspace. Just short little clips. Like it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Yeah, it's really fun. I enjoy vlogging. I hate editing them, but I enjoy the vlogging part.
Yeah.
A slog for me to edit as well. Okay. Glad I'm not the only one. Noticing I really struggle with anything other than dialogue is something that will be a nightmare to handle in revision. Ooh. I feel like Have you tried writing screenplays before? Because I feel like if you really like dialogue, that might be kind of fun.
I I didn't drop out of the class, but I quit the class the first week, which is like the grace period. I was supposed to take a screenwriting class and then a different class that I wanted to be in opened up, so I switched them.
Yeah.
Which is good because like I could definitely be better at dialogue, so I probably should have taken it. But it is what it is.
Yeah. I feel like too, like it depends on the class. Like it could be a really interesting subject or whatever, but sometimes just the class itself. I've done that on many of my classes. I'm just like, nope, nope. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to do screenplays. I have done short screenplays and stuff, but I haven't done a full feature length one yet. So I want to do that. It's on my to-do list in the future. But yeah, I think I'm working on discussion video for my most recent. Yes, I like discussion videos. Alex, and I did brainstorming for my new novel that is based on 1950. Would you rather the character being a girl or a boy? I think it depends on the story you want to tell, you know? It could go either way. Dania, I like it. I put the live streams and daily playlists on my channel. People can find them there. Oh, Devin, you are amazing.
I think that's awesome, but like I would kind of get sick of checking every single day to like put those together. So thank you so much, Devin. That's so cool.
Yes. Oh my gosh, because that's one of the reasons I've been so bad about participating in other people's live streams lately is it's so hard to like keep track because I'll see them like on Instagram advertised and I'm just so bad about like writing them down for future reference or whatever.
Absolutely.
I think for the rest of this stream I'll be working on the religion of my project chosen. Ooh.
Nice.
I have a bad habit of making journals and never using them. Well, at least you like it's like creative outlet in some sense, you know, at least you were creative for a while when you made the journals.
Mm-hmm.
We're all worrying and debating about journaling style, but at the end of the day, we may not do it at all. Story of my life.
Yep.
Devin, I love screenwriting. Yeah, I haven't tried writing screenplays as of yet, but it's definitely on my list. And then Maddie's screenwriting is so fun. Yes. All right, so I'm good to go ahead and hop into our 25-25, if that's good with you, Sarah.
Sure.
Sweet. I gotta set up the timer. Okay. 25-25. I got scared. I thought I wrote like 25-52 there. I had to stare at it for a few seconds. Okay, 25-25 is on the clock. I'm gonna go ahead and start the time in 3, 2, 1. All right, that is time, you guys. I guess my computer glitched out there. During that sprint, first of all, how did you guys all do? How did you do, Sarah?
Pretty good. I decided to keep working on the video a little bit, and then my parents got home with dinner, so I went up and had some of that, but that's what I accomplished.
Oh, wait.
Okay, holding.
Okay. Sorry. So I'm trying to export a video, and I wasn't sure because I know that I'm exporting it on the same laptop I'm streaming from. So I know that my laptop barely handles the streaming, so I canceled the export right now because I was worried that I was going to start freezing. So anyway, no, that's what I was going to say for this stream. Or, why do I keep saying stream? This sprint. I ended up making some caffeine, I think. Does Earl Grey have caffeine in it, or is that non-caffeinated?
I can Google it really quick.
Yeah, that would be good to know. I hope it has caffeine.
Okay. Some caffeine because it has a base of black tea.
Okay, well, this is good. I have at least some caffeine here in this cup. And then I went to edit this one video that was supposed to go up Sunday. Basically, what happened with that is that I went through, like, I edited, it's a vlog, so I edited the whole thing, and then I exported it. So basically, I was waiting like 2.5 hours, and then a little longer because my laptop automatically like closes if I don't like click on the mouse every once in a while. So I'd left for a while, come back, and it stopped uploading. So it was like another hour after that for it to finally finish. And I got it all figured out. I started uploading it to YouTube and all that. And then I was rewatching the video. Thank goodness I did, because I was like, do I have that clip of when I posed for the thumbnail in there? Did I actually like? So literally, it's like 2 minutes of me going,
I
like
love
doing
that.
poses, and I'm like, did I forget to delete that? Like, did I accidentally put it in and somehow didn't catch it? So, because I'm like 60% sure that I saw it somewhere in the timeline when I was editing and I deleted it. But I think my internet was running slow that day, so I don't know if it just like didn't process that I clicked the delete button. So basically, luckily I still had the actual like all the clips still in the timeline. So all I had to do during this sprint was go back and delete that and then kind of shift some of the music around to adjust for all that. So yeah, and I started exporting it, but I don't think my laptop's going to be able to handle exporting and also doing the live stream. So I'll export it afterwards. But that's what I did.
That's kind of funny, but it's a good thing that you caught it before it went
Yes.
live.
Oh my gosh, I'm like that would have been so weird. I mean, it would have been during one of those times when it's like with music, so maybe I don't know what it would have looked like, but like that's still so awkward.
At what point, like how far into the video was it?
It was 3/4 of the way through.
Okay, that would have been like low key kind of funny, but like I totally understand taking it out. That's yeah.
It would be fun because sometimes people do like outtakes at the beginning of the videos. I've tried that sometimes. That would be funny, like the first 30 seconds, it's just me.
That would be funny. But like the unfortunate part is that some people would click off though.
Yeah.
And so yeah, man, I don't know. That would be like the people that like love watching your channel though would adore that.
Yes. Yes, that sounded so like, yes, of course. But yeah, anyway, that was my adventure. Luckily, I caught that. I was like, oh my gosh, I did not. Okay. Scrolling back through the comments. Maddie had said when we were talking about buying notebooks, my husband actually groaned out loud for the whole store to hear when I told him I'd bought more. I feel like that's what my friends do when I tell them I've started a new story. They're like, okay, have you finished your other one? And I'm like, no, but I'm still working on it. I'm balancing multiple. They're like, okay, that's fine.
That's funny. At least you got people to try and keep you accountable, even if it doesn't work.
Yes, that is nice. And then Miguel, so far I'm having fun creating my pantheon of gods.
Ooh.
Those are so fun to do. I love coming up with it. And then I keep forgetting Dre or Drea. And I feel like every time I do this, I'm gonna say Drea is here, stopping by to say hi. Thank you. I tell you what, you guys, I'm the worst at pronunciations and memory. I like with names especially. Also, don't forget to give the stream a like. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. And Danica is back. All groceries are gotten, ready to write. Yes. What's for dinner?
My parents went to a burger place, but so we all got burgers, but of course mine is vegan. So a burger and
Nice.
french fries.
Oh, perfect.
It's like hit the spot, you know?
Oh yeah. I did sneak back when I got my tea. I got some like leftover garlic bread we had. I just like ate a slice of that in my kitchen while I was waiting for my tea to steam.
Oh, that sounds good.
It was so good. Miguel, I have a question. How do you create the history of your fantasy world, like the stuff before the main story? Do you want to go first?
I'm like trying to form an answer because there's not much of one. I feel like, okay, this is such like a cop-out answer. I feel like a lot of it just falls into place as I'm writing, but I don't plan or I don't plot very much. And so it's kind of like a discovery draft where like as I'm writing, I'm like, oh hey, that would have happened this many years ago. Like, I don't know.
I think I'm the same way. Like I would consider myself a plotter, but I definitely pants world building and even characters because I know what the characters like their basic like their histories going into the draft, but then I let them grow naturally and I kind of do the same with setting. And so I think kind of knowing the characters and if I know the plot, which usually that's the case, I know characters and plot before I go into it, then the world kind of grows from there. Like you figure out, okay, this needs to happen for the characters, this situation needs to be present in the world for these characters to have gone through this, or et cetera, et cetera. Kind of grows from there. But I think it's different for like I would say between projects even and between writers. Like I think it depends on your process and what you need to do to I know some people like to do questionnaires and just like fill out questionnaires about their world. Some people just like to pants it. Yeah. And then Maddie wrote a little bit in, yes, Hades and Persephone and continued putting together my journal.
Nice.
So, Earl Grey has tons of caffeine. Yes, this is good. Caffeine is always good. How do you name a religion? Oh, I have not made many fantasy religions, so I don't know.
Mine doesn't have a name because I have no idea.
I know, actually, wait. There's a website called Fantasy Name Generators, and I'm pretty sure I've seen some for like fantasy, like religion name generators. And it's literally like you just click on it and it'll generate like 10 new ones, and they're just like really random names. And they're not actual like religions, they're just like fantasy inspired religions. And you just keep like clicking, refreshing the page, and it'll come up with 10 new name options or whatever. I feel like that's.
Sorry.
Sorry, no, go ahead. I was done.
Oh, okay. I just looked it up. I love this website, but like, I like using this website to inspire ideas. I don't like take anything directly from it. But like the first like 10 that pop up, there are some that I like can't pronounce, but then it's like Communion of the Prodigy, Cult of Eternal Reign, Communion of Our Origins, Creed of the Prophet, Healers of Bosons, Communion of Flycrony. Some fun stuff is definitely there.
Yeah. And if anything, like I know sometimes with the Fantasy Name Generators website, some of them are like, I don't know if I want to use exactly this, but sometimes it helps like to get the jumping off point. Like, oh yeah.
For sure. It's like a great, I like the word generator because it is a generator, but like it just helps you kickstart kind of like coming up with some stuff.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yes. Oh, I could get lost on the fantasy name generator website just like all day.
Oh, it just keeps going.
And Ashley, 291 words this time, but I was writing an alternative version of a scene and was comparing the two. So the last few minutes was just comparing and making note of what from each scene to keep.
Nice.
Yes. That's awesome. Oh, great. Has caffeine. That is good to know. I think all black tea does. I knew black tea does, but I wasn't sure. I don't know. I guess in my mind, like Earl Grey's different, even though I guess it's like comes from black tea. Earl Grey's the only thing that'll keep me awake. Coffee. This is good to know because coffee, I have a weird reaction to it where I get almost like anxiety if I have a lot of coffee. Like I get too overstimulated with coffee and I just get like shaky and anxious and then I like crash really bad after it. I love the taste of coffee. So this is good to know because maybe the Earl Grey will be a good substitute. What time is it in your country? It's 5:47 p.m. for me right now here in Montana in the US. And
then
then
here in Minnesota, in the US, it's 6:47 p.m.
yes. Oh, yeah, because you're Central Standard Time.
Mm-hmm. The best one, but you know.
To be fair, like I feel like that's a pretty good one because it is like literally central. Like you can kind of judge from the others from there.
More flexible, I think.
Yeah. It's 9 a.m. here. Oh my goodness, 7:39 p.m. So you're probably Eastern Standard?
Sounds like it.
I'm getting really good. I actually, before I did AuthorTube, I didn't know the actual names like of all the different time zones. I didn't know their exact names. So now I'm getting good at not only like the actual time zones, but like how far ahead they are and compared to mountain time.
Good for you. That's awesome.
That would be a great April Fool's joke in a video. I should one day.
Like make it look like the audio went out or something for part of it. That'd be hilarious.
One of these days, speaking of like audio going out, you know how with your voicemail box you can like do a personalized voicemail. I haven't done that yet. It like nerves me. It's nerve-wracking to me.
Sure.
It's not the time of day to write, apparently. One of these days, I've always wanted to have my voicemail be like, "Hello, sorry, could you say that again?" Sorry, what? I want to be that person.
I like knew so many people that did that in high school, and so whenever I would call them, I would fall for it, and I fell for it every single time. Even though I'd heard it 100 times, even though I knew exactly what was coming. It wasn't until like the second hello, like when the first hello, I would totally like fall for it, and then I would hear the second hello, and then I would just like hang up because I was pissed.
I've always wanted to do that. I think just even for like a week, but I just never had the guts to go through with it. Yes, I made my river god the god of death and sometimes a trickster, while the earth goddess is the goddess of life and love.
Ooh. Awesome.
Well, I try the generator sometimes and just use the idea, not the exact words. Yeah.
Yep.
This will help. Yes. I can't have caffeine. It messes with my meds. It makes me high. Yeah. Caffeine has like, yeah, I already talked about it. Caffeine affects me in some weird ways that I'm like, I don't know. Just like really anxious. I'm not even awake. I'm just really anxious at this point. I don't know the time zone names. I still don't know those. Eastern Standard Time and others. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's Pacific Time and there's Mountain Time and Central Time and Eastern Standard Time, right?
Yep, that covers the U.S.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know the ones after the U.S. this is why I can't plan ahead too much. I just came up with another idea for a scene that didn't exist before but might be needed.
Ooh.
Well, if it might be needed, that's good that you came up with it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It reminds me so much of Archer. Shout out if anyone's seen that show. I have not seen that show.
Archer, like the animated series?
I haven't heard of it before. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know which part reminds her of Archer, but I've only seen like 3 episodes. So if we're even talking about the same show.
Huh. Interesting. All right, so in the interest, I just noticed the time. So in the interest of keeping this close to the 2 hour mark, do we want to do a 5 minute mad dash so we have time to kind of wrap everything up?
Sure.
All right, I think I'll try to write like a flash fiction in 5 minutes. I think that'll be fun to do. Except I'll be by hand, so my hand will probably be all cramped up by the end of it. We're gonna try.
We need proof after you're done.
It's just like my hand, just like.
Yes.
All right, let me go ahead and reset. Yay! All right, 5 minute mad dash. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer in 3, 2, 1. All right, that was our 5 minute mad dash, you guys. How did everybody do?
I want to know how you did.
I wrote a page. Wait, you can't really tell, but it's a full page. I don't want to, these are all first draft words I just spewed out. So it's a random poem about the first thing that came to my head, which was roses. Because I'm in a poetry class now and I'm like really into writing poems as my flash fiction for the day.
Nice.
So it was about roses and then it kind of turned into like Sleeping Beauty.
Mm,
Like, but like, it's kind of cool. I don't know.
love that.
Maybe I'll read an excerpt. How did you do, Sarah?
Um, I did well. I was not going to use the mad dash to work on writing though, just because I'm rewriting, so I would have had to like find out where I was. So I just worked more on the video.
Yeah.
I will do more rewriting later today though.
Oh yeah. Well, rewriting something too where I feel like you can't like rush it.
Yeah, and that's something that like takes like so much brain power that I have to like chunk out time for it. So yeah,
Oh yeah.
but that's okay.
Yes. Trying to figure out where I left off. Um, oh wait. There we are. The adult cartoon show that's a spoof of James Bond. The voice message made me think about it. Archer changed his voicemail every time and it ticks everyone off.
Okay, I haven't seen enough of the show to know that.
Oh, I get. My first thought was Arrow from Warner. Oh, I have heard about that one. Alice, 282 words for me, and I wanted to share this line from earlier in the draft. I'll hunt what I cannot see, because if I can see it, it can see me, and I am the one being hunted.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like that.
dang. Ashley, 99 words. That's like such a fun number. And I'm just getting started writing tonight. I'll have to find some more writing sprints. Yes. I'm sure Devin knows what the next writing sprint or live stream is going to be after this. I have
Oh
no
yeah.
idea.
Devin's got the hookup for sure.
Oh yeah. I messed up in my journal. I don't have a whiteout pen, so I gave up for the night. Feel that.
No.
I feel like if I messed up a page, I'd just like rip it out. Because I feel like even like having the whiteout stands out to me too much. I don't know. Only got a couple of words in, but it was great to drop in and say hi. Yes. I'm glad you could come. And yeah, Sarah, do you want to do a quick little outro before we end?
Sure. I'm Sara Lubratt. I make writing videos here on YouTube chronicling my efforts in trying to write and publish a book. We are still in the writing part, although hopefully pursuing publication later this year. But we'll see. I tend to post videos twice a week, as in I post videos twice a week, and that's me.
Yes, and then Sarah's channel is linked down below, so if you do not follow her, go ahead and click the link. She's awesome, you guys.
Thank you.
I'm sure you all kind of know me. I'm Helene Foy. I am also an author tuber. I post around twice a week. That's the goal. I've been trying to like get on a schedule. Now that I'm doing college now, maybe it'll help me get more of a routine going. But I do post twice a week content videos, and then I also post word sprint live streams and stuff. And then I also have an Instagram account under Helene Foy Writes, and that's where I post writing prompts, writing aesthetics, and writing updates, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Devin had said for more sprints, check the playlists on Devin's channel.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us for these writing sprints. I hope you all have a good, productive rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye.